Literally all my life, I've been hearing media personalities and other rappers scream, Max B is coming home soon. And right when it appears that Max B, the legendary New York rapper, could be coming home very soon, Wack 100 discovers information that could essentially ruin his homecoming and destroy his career. Max B was originally sentenced to 75 years in 2009 for his role in a botched robbery that led to a man getting killed. Usually when you hear 75 years in prison, we are fully expecting you to die in prison. Nobody is just walking down a 75-year sentence and getting released. 75 years, even if you go to jail at, let's say, 16 years old, chances are you're probably gonna die in prison if you get a 75-year sentence. But Max B had a lot of people working on his behalf, French Montana, multi-platinum artists, and a lot of other rappers who wanted to see him free. Now, through their efforts, Max B was able to get back in front of a judge and they was able to weasel the system. So apparently because his attorney was also representing him as like a recording artist, so the attorney was like his same attorney he used to sign his record deal and who dealt with his finances, that same attorney represented him in court. Apparently, they were able to use a law like ineffective counsel to where the attorney had a conflict of interest, to where the attorney who's also would benefit from him financially, that attorney was probably incentivized to have him in jail so he could take his money. They was able to weasel the courts, right? To where the courts was able to grant Max B the option for a like a post conviction relief, where he takes another plea deal, post relief, plead guilty, I guess cooperate with whatever the feds wanted him to cooperate with, and he'll be able to get a post conviction relief. And that's what happened. His sentence went from 75 years to 20 years. 85% of the 20 years, he'll probably get out in about 17. Well, this year will be the 17th year that Max B has been in prison. So one will say, okay, well, Max B is coming home very soon. And Max B would even say as such when he did an interview with the Denzer Project, he would reveal that he's coming home this year as well.
Now, one thing about you is, we've been hearing that it's coming soon, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. Do you feel like the time that you stayed in there, do you feel like you were already prepared to be released? Or you feel like the time that you still been sitting in there is just making up for even a greater comeback story?
Nah, listen, man, it's deeper than that to me. Everything has its purpose, so I can't question the journey. You know what I'm saying? When I came in this motherfucker, I had 75 joints. So I broke that down. I got that broke down to a dub, you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? I got down to 20 with the 85, which this year makes 17. Which you do 17 years and some months off that, which I'm about to be 17 this year, so I'm gonna have some months left. I'll be out next year. That's for a fact. So I know you hear a lot of come home soon, a lot of this, a lot of that, but I felt it was this time to really let the people know from my mouth, you know what I'm saying, from the horse head, from the horse mouth, that the Don be home soon. Next year, for guaranteed. Talk it up with your motherfucking calendars, get ready. So next time we do an interview, I'm going to be telling y'all I got like 60 days left on the pop out. You know what I'm saying? And we can double back. This is the first joint right here. We're going to double back. I'm going to let you do I'm going to let you double back and do the joint before I hit the town and let you do that last 60 day, that last 30-day joint.
Yeah. All right? That was a huge mistake by Max B. Going on a major platform and announcing you're being released soon is a big mistake, bruh. Because if you've been around Iggas your entire life, then you understand how Iggaboos operate. The minute an Iggaboo learn that you have a meeting with prosperity, they start working on your demise. Now, to Wack 100 credit, he was minding his business. Wack 100 was minding his business. Wack 100 and Max B got no issues. But Wack 100 was contacted by no other than Max B's brother, his co-defendant, to expose Max B before Max B get out.
What's on the internet?
I got some more exclusive today on what's the dude name? From New York, the rapper dude. Max B. Max B.
Why? But everybody has to get taken down. Why Max B?
His brother called me.
And said what?
He ratted on him.
Not the wave god.
You want me to play it? He's sending me to work.
Sure, why not?
He's sending me to work.
Are you familiar with Max B's case from back in the day?
I'm familiar with it now.
I'm pretty sure he sent his brother to go rob a girl. The girl's brother came home, or not brother, but her boyfriend came home while he was in the process of.
No.
They
This
killed
how
him.
it went. It was a chick who met some dudes at a club, went back to the hotel with him.
Right.
Had a little money, they had whatever going on.
She reports it to Max
She
B.
let it to Max B.
Yeah.
Max B let his brother know, allegedly, Pooh Sims or some shit like that,
Okay.
right? So Pooh and the chick double back.
Right.
She had a key. So when she get there, the key don't work.
I'm not going to jump to a conclusion until I read the paperwork myself. But if this story is true, I have a strong dislike for people like Max B. These lit rappers who are rich and famous, but they still find a way to lead people around them to their demise. In the case of Max B, he probably wasn't rich at the time, but he was definitely famous and on his way to millions. So for him to pick up that phone and let his brother know, hey, bro, there's a lick right here. Go get like, why, bro? Yo, you are a rapper. You're about to be rich. You're about to be really famous one day, bro. Why even do that? And at that time, Max B was famous enough to where his arrest was making news. People in the industry, mainstream rappers, was shouting out Max B. So Max B was famous enough. He didn't have to do this, right? And often this is what we see. We see these dudes, rappers, make millions of dollars, not in the case of Max B, but currently today, we see rappers make millions of dollars, surround themselves by street dudes, and all they do is lead those street dudes to their demise, lead those street dudes to RICO charges, lead those street dudes to doing things, right, that they shouldn't be doing. You are a rich millionaire. You should take your homies and take them out the hood and set them on a better path. Don't make millions of dollars and then make your homies do more crime because you got millions of dollars. That right there is something that I really dislike. So for Max B to participate in this, knowing the position that he was in, I think that alone, bro, you deserve that 75 if this is true. But I say if because I haven't read the full paperwork yet.
They gang entry going there. Whatever she said was there, what? Nothing there but a laptop, $800. Right? They smoke them up. They kill somebody up in there doing a robbery.
Because, somebody tries to intervene. Yeah,
right? Everybody get away. Max B get questioned.
Mm-hmm.
He tells him what club that the female works at and what project building she live in.
Oh.
He identifies the chick. They snatch the chick. The chick then identifies Pooh Sims. Right? Max get like 75, 80 years. Pooh get like 100, 125.
Right.
The chick do like 10, 12. She home.
And for people out there, keep this in mind in case you're ever thinking of involving yourself in a murder conspiracy. Max B did not go on the mission. He just provided the information about the target to his brother.
So here it goes. Time goes by. Max get a time to, from like 80 to 20 or something like that.
Yeah, they're chopping it down.
So this when it comes to me. So we running it. We see where we got the paperwork because we found an appeal where he gave him the information on the chick. That was a violation. We seen that. But then it was a sealed file, right? I said, so something in this sealed file. They're claiming he got his time knocked down because of the inconsistency of counsel.
If the paperwork of him identifying the chick isn't sealed, but there's something else that's sealed, that must be the greatest telling known to mankind, bro. The type of telling that Max B was doing in that sealed paperwork for it to be sealed must be crazy. Because the original telling ain't sealed. If that's the case. I'm not saying Max B told. I'm saying if that paperwork is sealed because of telling, he must have done some outrageous telling, bro. It must have been telling so crazy, bro, that he done took down an entire district, bro, an entire borough in New York. Now, quiet as kept, though, when you look at Max B and his situation, he was sentenced to 75 years. He went back and got it knocked down to 20. Now, in exchange, he had to take a plea deal. What exactly is included in that plea deal? Was it a 5K1? Did you have to give information on other people? Because what exactly would incentivize the feds or the state police? What would incentivize the police to take your 75-year sentence to 20 years from a post-conviction relief plea deal? Nah, that don't sound right. But I ain't never been in jail, so I don't know, bruh.
Right. So next thing you know, everybody always asks, Wack, how do you? They call me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I get a call from prison. Pooh Sims, who are you? I'm Max B brother. Okay, what's up, Max? What you want? He said, man, they was telling me this. What you think I need to do? I said, it's a sealed file there, bro. I said, whatever secret's in that sealed file, only you can get it though, because you're in there, it's your case. This 6 months ago. He called me today. What's your address?
Mm-hmm.
What you got? He said, boy, Wacky was right. I said, what you mean? He said, when dude came back, he put everything on me. Said, I did everything. He put everything on me. That's how he got his time knocked down.
Wow.
Right? So he said, I'm sending you the paperwork so you have it. And boom, this just on the way to no jumper.
Wow.
Look, this your man. Okay, so the new information you about to send me I done forgot that nigga name. What's his man name again?
I'm a mail it to you. I'm a mail it to you, man, and then I'm gonna definitely give you a call, and we definitely gonna figure this out. Cause I gotta call my lawyer real quick before he leaves.
Okay, yeah. So this Pooh, look. So you saying the new information he gave them, they can use against you if you go back on appeal, overturn it. They can use the new information to rebook you.
Yeah, they can use the new information because this is testimony that he gave them when he went back and got resentenced. So you know. This shit crazy, man.
All right, well, send me
for some shit I ain't do. You know I ain't did it, man. And he gonna go lie to these people, man. So I'm gonna definitely shoot you the information.
Send me that new work.
Shoot you the information.
Send it to me, bro.
I got you, so we can.
So they called me.
Wow, what a crazy ending to that
Everybody
story,
calls
man.
me. The other day, the Larry Hoover people called me. They called me.
Calling Wack 100 on your own brother, pretty wild. Pretty spicy work right there.
He sent in the work. He said, Wack, you was right. So he got the sealed file work.
Wow.
He says, it says in the paperwork, Max B telling them, could you seal this file? I'm a rapper to hurt my career.
Wow. That's
so when he sent the work, he sent the work.
I hope that's not true.
These days it's just content.
Doesn't look great, yeah.
It's just content.
Damn.
I mean, look, I tell people it's just, after this whole ordeal, because me and 1090, we battling.
What are you, okay, what are you guys battling about?
Well,
free Max B, even if he told.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, man.
Let him out.
Free all the PCs because they deeper than the...
I love to see it. The internet is destroying all the street dudes' heroes, bro. The street ninjas, oh, they love themselves some Larry Hoover. The internet done pull Larry Hoover card. Oh, they love themselves some Big Meech, man. They done pulled Big Meech card. Oh, they love themselves some Max B. Now, Max B card is allegedly about to get pulled, bro. At some point, I'll be real, man. The streets got to start telling their heroes, man, stay off the internet, man. Hey, bro, if you coming home, I don't even want it announced, bro. I want people to know that I'm home if they see me at the grocery store, bro. Because the one thing we know, man, is once you give an announcement, once you give a date, once you give a I'm coming home soon, you give them folks time to really prepare and plot for your downfall. And God forbid, bro, you let them know, hey, bro, I'm home. I'm at the halfway house. Boy, listen, man, if I'm an old legend, if I'm an old street dude, bro, because we know them old dudes did some telling. We know, bro, we know they told more than anything in the 70s and 80s, bro. All right, we know them gangsters from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, bro, before there was, like FOI requests, before there was interrogation room footage, before there was body cam footage. We know them dudes was telling like we ain't never seen before. Because there was no deterrent to telling back then. Bro, you tell right now, somebody is going to request that information and they're going to get that footage of you telling. You tell back then, man, your secret is safe. So a lot of those dudes back in the day, they did a lot of telling. And now the internet is pulling everyone card. I'm going to just start telling y'all right now, bro. And this my last time giving y'all advice, bro. If you got a street lore, if you is bigger than life, man, stay off the internet, bro. Get released, come home. Don't even create yourself an Instagram account, bro. Them folks gonna expose you day one. Let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, okay? Y'all think Max B told? Y'all think Max B is a rat? Let me know. All right. And how do you think this will affect Max B coming home from prison? All right. Let me know. And if you're still watching this, man, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how the New Orleans inmate Antoine Massey, find out how he keeps outsmarting the police. He just evaded arrest again. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.